What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. We also have Solana to look at as well. Now, as you guys know, we just recently broke out of multiple bull flag formations here on Bitcoin, which is what I'm most excited to discuss and go over with you, as we just completed two major bull flags here. The original one, looking at the daily, you can clearly see here, we were entering, or actually it goes even further than that, as we have a much larger bull flag forming here, which we knew would be breaking bullish long term. You can see this is the flag pull, followed by lower high, lower low movements. And once we confirm closure outside of here, we knew the long term grand scheme of things, we'd be heading higher. Then zoom in even closer, we jump to the 4-hour charts here. You'll notice we actually started to form a much bigger symmetrical triangle on the 4-hour, or a smaller one. So originally we had on the daily a huge bull flag. We zoom in, which is bullish. We zoom in to the 4-hour. We have a beautiful symmetrical triangle here, filling this in. Once we confirm closure above here, massive breakout as well. Again, even more bullish. Then taking it a step further, we zoom in even closer on the hourly charts here and check it out. We have a third bull flag formation. So each time we zoom in, everything got more and more bullish here. You can see another one, flag pull formation here. We had a 10% profit off this. It was so easy to capitalize off this beautiful run. Here we are consolidating now. Things are going to get a little bit interesting in regards to how this wants to pan out, as it's going to start having problems with this top price ceiling here, which makes sense. And we could be in the room for a potential correction here, which we'll go over in a minute. New uptrend forming here though, so that's a good sign here. But this was an incredibly easy bull flag breakout to capitalize on. Lower high, lower low, filling in the gap. Boom, breakout. So freaking easy. Now we need to extend or scale back just a hair to pay more attention to the current formation here, which is pretty much a potential double top. You can see the price ceiling here is problematic, and we might even be having another resistance recheck right here on Bitcoin's price ceiling. And you can see how consistently we've had problems with this area. So it's not the first time, it's not the second time. It's almost like the fourth time hitting this price ceiling. And we're going to have to be making a decision as to whether or not we're going to be holding this, which I don't think we will, or correcting lower, which is where I think we're going to be headed to, as we are a mile away from this moving average right here. And typically after major runs like we see, you can see this one here, we typically come back down and get pretty close to moving average. So the fact that we're a whiles away from Kansas here, there's a good chance we're going to correct to the downside here. Anywho, there are other things we do need to look at: Solana, Ethereum, XRP. We're also going to be checking out this new, to me, project called Cheelee, however you want to pronounce it here, which is quite interesting. A coin that has managed to surprise us in the crypto winter and still ongoing, which is very cool. So more information will be about Cheelee in 2 seconds. With that being said, smash that like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's get into today's episode. Today, I want to tell you about a new project to me called Cheelee. As with all cryptocurrency projects, though, please do your own research and never invest anything you can't afford to lose. So guys, I want to tell you about the Cheelee project and their native tokens, as it plans to list to tier 1 exchanges soon. Now, what's crazier is during the crypto winter, the Cheelee token remains stable, which can be seen on the coin market cap. And in a nutshell, Cheelee launched in February of 2023, and this is a new direction in the crypto world called SocialFi, which is DeFi plus GameFi plus Web 2. Now, Cheelee users earn while watching the platform feed, and the main advantage of the project is that it is suitable for everyone, regardless of gender and age. Keep in mind, there are 4.6 billion users on social media, making Cheelee a mass adoption product. They're a fully working product, accessible for download from the Apple App Store and Google Play Store, with over 1 million downloads. And what's cool is you can use the application without making initial donations. All you have to do is register and start watching, and don't forget to open the box with starting points. Also, you can increase your earnings with rarer glasses. According to the official white paper, the Cheelee platform's main mission is to provide everyone with the opportunity to monetize their time spent on social networks. The platform focuses on its main goal of turning Cheelee into a lifestyle where users from around the world can have fun and simultaneously monetize time spent on the app. Now, let's dive into the real reason that we're here. I want to tell you about the Cheelee token. During the crypto winter, the project's token maintained stability, and the app itself saw an influx of new users. Now, the project hasn't been listed on tier 1 exchanges just yet, which provides an opportunity for the token to grow significantly during future listings. Cheelee is integrated into a widely adopted social network platform, appealing to a broad audience beyond just crypto enthusiasts, ensuring mass adoption. And the token's value is supported by strategic mechanisms, including buybacks funded by the Stability Fund and high utility driving demand. The most significant aspect is that the token has a real product that's operational, indicating long-term sustainability. Now, it's not just a token. They compare it to the Apple or even Microsoft of the crypto world. The Cheelee project should continue to see growth and develop, and with it, the Cheelee token has the potential to rise. There's a total supply of 1 billion Cheelee tokens, and this is the token that can be seen on CoinMarketCap and found on multiple exchanges such as Gate.io and LBank. Its distribution plan schedule is described in the Cheelee token distribution table, which can be found in the tokenomics paper. So guys, all in all, Cheelee seems to have a pretty cool concept that they have implemented, and if things stay the course like it has and history keeps repeating, then we could see some pretty high prices from the Cheelee token, especially when the Cheelee token gets listed on some tier 1 exchanges. Now, with that being said, make sure to check out their token and download their app with a link in the description of today's video. And let's get back into the technical analysis. So moving on and diving into today's video here, you can see within XRP, check this out. XRP, I mean, it depends on how crazy you want to go. We jump to the weekly charts here, much bigger kind of symmetrical formation here. If we jump to the monthly, you can kind of see what it is that I'm referring to. If we jump to the monthly and we delete some of this stuff here, if I delete 5, 4, 3, 2, notice what took years of consolidation. I'm talking years of consolidation, all slowly pushed down into a simple monthly chart here. If I just delete all this stuff and give you some clarity here, check out this fractal that's forming here. We have a beautiful flagpole forming, followed by lower high, lower low movements, or lower high and higher low movements. We fill in this gap, and guess what? Typically, if we break into a pattern like this, we break bullish into this, it typically leaves us with a bullish break to the upside here. So I am a strong believer that we are going to see quite a substantial rally on XRP. You could take advantage of it on BidFi, but on XRP in the months to come. But it's going to take a while. I mean, it might even play out into August here, but after August, we go September, October, November, and then into February here. We could very easily see a nice solid break. I mean, check it out. This is a typical standard bull flag formation here. Typical. It is so obvious. Flag pull up, lower high, higher low, filling this gap in. Decision time, we're going to be breaking bullish. It is almost guaranteed, especially with us flatlined out at 50 on the RSI. It is only a matter of time before we see this breakout. Then, taking a step more into things here, we jump to the weekly chart. Let's do that real quick. You can see more so the kind of fractal that's forming here. It is much bigger, and it is very clear as day as we bounce off these resistances and supports and fill this gap in here. Decision time is almost going to be upon us. Then zoom in even closer. Check this out. Look at how massive this is. These typically always end in a break to the upside, which is what I strongly, theorize is going to happen here. So that's why I think towards the end of this year into 2025, XRP is going to be seeing some pretty incredible gains, much higher than where we are now. And you guys are going to regret not taking advantage of prices that are at its current price or the current moment here. Then zoom in even closer in the short-term things. We're talking very short-term here. Check out the fact that we're in a major symmetrical triangle. Now, unfortunately, as I've said before, if we break down into these kind of symmetrical triangles are, from what I understand, a conservative, or not a conservative. They're a consistent kind of marker or technical indicator that shows signs of how we fall into it or how we break into it. It's a continuation pattern. That's the word that I was looking for here. So because we fell into this, we might fall out of it. That's the continuation. How do we have broken into it? We would break up out of it. Kind of like that here. So there's a lot of things. There's a lot of resistance here. This moving average, this price ceiling, and this downtrend are all screaming at XRP to break lower. It's very possible that that could happen here. And regardless of direction, we'll be able to take advantage of it once this fills us in. When this is done and it's fully filled in, we'll be able to make that decision if we're going to be breaking up or breaking down, which is what I'm most excited for in the long term here. Short term, there are other things to focus on. We have the beautiful Ethereum break here. Although it did break us up a bit, a hair, I don't know if I'm ready to put my money in just yet. Again, keep in mind, there's only like one, maybe two confirmations at this price ceiling. The floor is solid without a doubt here, but we might even be able to ascertain this top resistance by scaling things up like this. It's very possible that we don't have that top ceiling just yet. And you can see how this now incorporates a 2-point correction, a 2-point resistance here. So with that now in line here, you can see the wicks in the past on the daily. Here we are forming a beautiful pattern here, rejecting off resistance, probably coming down to 3,800, and we fill this in, and then we can get that confirmation 3-point resistance. This might make a little more sense. We have a support. This is solid, but this top resistance is not yet at play. Only 2 points of confirmation. We are waiting for a third one for us to really know for sure what exactly is happening with Ethereum. Solana looks a bit interesting here. I'm not entirely sure where we can expect to see this movement move to, although it was a very easy indicator to capitalize on. We had this original bull flag here as we filled this in. We had a beautiful break. This was an easy easy way to capitalize off a correction to the upside here. We're forming something else for sure. I don't know if we're going to be able to take advantage of this just yet. If I jump to the hourly, maybe we'll get better clarity, but I'm not entirely sure. And I don't think there is. Maybe if we can draw something like this. That's a possibility. But again, let's let this pan out a little bit longer. Trading on the hourly is very aggressive. And then also looking at Bitcoin on its daily and then jumping to the 4-hour. I'm a strong believer we are going to reject. I really do think we are going to reject off this here and we're going to come crashing down. But we'll see. We shall see moving forward into this week. We did just recently capitalize off a position. Obviously, 4-hour and hourly trades are much easier, they happen much sooner than daily ones, but we'll pay attention to it, and hopefully we get our answers sooner than later here, as we are still taking profits from Bitcoin on its 4-hour. As for the S&P, pumping higher, which is insane, but that's all for today, though. With that being said, smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.